All right, Coach, a pretty crazy game to say the least. You start out ice cold, Southeastern Louisiana, that's their name. They came out and got a 14-point lead on you guys, 22-8. I mean, what were you saying to the guys whenever the baskets just weren't falling and just nothing seemed to be going right?
Well, I was just screaming a bunch. I can't remember what I was screaming at the time. I was a little frustrated. No, we just got off to such a bad start offensively, and we looked like deer in headlights. We messed up a couple times execution-wise, where guys forget their job in a certain play, and that usually leads to a little frustration and a little bit of hesitancy after that. We missed some open shots early. We missed some point-blank layups. Missed a bunch of free throws, and then all of a sudden, boy, how do we score? Those thoughts kind of set in a little bit. But our defense was consistent as it's been all year, and it kept the game at least close enough, at least in reach for us. And as we continue to pick up our defensive pressure, some turnovers turned into points for us, which helped us get going a little bit offensively over the last 25 minutes of the game.
All right, and just like the season has gone this year, it seems like as y'all's defense goes, so does y'all's offense. And, of course, the defense creates good offense, and you were able to get a 12-2 run there at the end of the first half and actually take the lead going into halftime. I mean, you had to be very, very positive, just having a lead at all at that point.
Sure, we're very fortunate to have the lead at halftime, and then came out at the start of the second half, and for 20 minutes arguably played as well as we've played all year. Really got out in transition because of our defense, because of our long rebounds. Our guards rebounded down. Our bigs did a much better job blocking out in the second half. Forced 24 turnovers against a team that's usually very, very solid with the basketball. Southeast has always been very, very good with valuing the ball, and our press was that good tonight, I thought, which allowed us again to make plays in the open floor and get going offensively. We had some subs come in the game and knock down some open threes for us. So, it turned out to be a fun night. We got a little bit better tonight.
Now, of course, you stormed out and got the 99-62 victory. I mean, when you look at the box score, what stat really stands out to you? There were so many positive ones on the box score. Which one stands out?
The negative one is our free throw shooting. If you're going to find one negative, the biggest positive for us, one that I look at immediately, really since I've gotten the job here, because of what we're trying to implement, is assist turnover ratio for both teams. I think we were 19-10, and I think they were 8-24. So I got an Ole Miss degree. I think that's almost 2-1, and they were 1-3, which is usually a good sign.
Now, I don't know if you know this stat, but y'all started out the game shooting 4 for 20 for 20%.
Wow.
From then on, y'all shot 72%, 31 for 43 from the floor. I mean, it was just crazy how everybody just had such a hot hand, and it just fed off of everybody, and including the bench players who really stepped up and scored a lot of points for you.
Yeah, they finished it for sure. Our starters got us going. And again, I think a lot of those looks were such good looks because of the turnovers that we were creating. A lot of those looks were in the open floor where, whether it's a step-in open three or, a layup or at least a short little jumper or floater, we were able to continue to draw fouls and keep pressure on the D that way. So, very pleased with the effort. Quick turnaround at Georgia State in 45 hours and on the plane tomorrow morning. So not a lot of time to celebrate. We will have a strenuous practice in preparation for the Panthers tomorrow afternoon.
And talk a little bit more about Georgia State. What do you know about them, and what do you expect to see on Friday night?
They're in a very good Colonial Athletic Association league. Very well coached by Ron Hunter. He's got a good staff, and they're very talented. They have veteran guards, and they're known for their mixed matching of defenses, different zones they'll throw at you. They continue to change defenses, and some of the zones are kind of hard to figure out. They'll match to you, and a little bit unconventional, and definitely something that we hadn't seen yet. So we got a work cut out for us in terms of preparation with a quick turn.